Hello? Hello! Hey everybody, happy Monday! How did we get here so fast? What happened? The weekend? Gone. What? Hang on, come back! Come back! We weren't finished with you! It went very fast. Well, hello and welcome. It is another Microsoft Flight Simulator stream as we continue on our voyage of, Route 66 in reverse. And we're starting off here in a little place called Amarillo. Ooh, Kilo Alpha Mike Alpha. From here, it's over to a place called Sealing Airfield. It's 1 Sierra 4, which is a small little airport in the town, city of Dewey in Oklahoma. It was named that in 1899. We'll talk about it later. And then, friends, it's over to the Will Rogers Airport, Kilo Oscar Kilo Charlie in Oklahoma City. Do you remember the musical Oklahoma? And do you know? So, you join us today, Monday, the 7th of June, yesterday, celebrating the anniversary of D-Day. What a day that was. Watch Band of Brothers and The Longest Day and, stuff. So, here we are, D-Day +1. So I hope you guys are keeping very well. Now, you might say, Murph, the cloudage, man. Doesn't it look awful kind of a thing? Yes, it does. There'll be rain in the area. There appears to be a bit of a thing with the sim at the moment whereby it's just giving you lightning, just for the crack of it. So I've gone with a weather preset from SoFly, spring showers, and what doesn't it look? I mean, look at it. Look, sim from Asobo Studio. Very nice, this thing. So, the rain has already moved in, and I can see already we have a number of people on the ground waiting to go flying with us. There's people saying, no, what happened? Is there an issue? Hang on. I mean, it looks that we're okay. Murph, did you break anything? What happened? Tell me! Something happened! I didn't see it. Anyway, so that's our plan. We're going to be taking off here. We have ForeFlight here in the corner, and we'll be checking out our routage for this evening. I don't know what happened there. The stream was stuck, says Count Zepp. All right. Well, it's now unstuck. We unstucked it. So yeah, I reckon it happened just as Keane opened the door. Hello? And everyone just went froze. Like a rabbit caught in headlights. Right, fingers crossed, lads. Cross your toes as well. And whatever else is crossable, just cross it. Do you know? So our plan, as I said, we're here at Kama. Wasn't that a song as well? And we're going to head up to the northeast, up to 1S4, and then to the southwest. And there's kind of groovy looking weather in the area, including thunderstorms. Look at them devils. Look at the state of that. It's terrifying. So, we'll see what happens. Our departure plan here is going to be taxi via Papa. You can call me Papa. And then out from runway 22 or 22. So that's what we're going to do. It's all coming together, lads. It's a great plan here. So quick shout out to everyone here in the chat who's rambled in. It's kind of busy. Dougal is here. Dazza T Arab. Alison Johnson. Ari Halpin. Captain Sickbag. Kevo B, happy Monday to ya all, my dudes. Abo92 rambles in along with Gordon. Rogers RC75, good day to you. Viper Strike has rambled in. David Heath, Technic Al, David Donald. Hey, Dougal McTavish, Ian Smith, Grafton 11, Kevin Riley, and Elisa is even here. And she has a Magnum in the fridge. That's a Magnum ice cream. I had one earlier. Oh, so wrong, but oh, so yeah, baby. Do you know what I mean? Who else? Then there's me. Look, I put stuff into the chat. Lightworks is here. Seamus McNeil is in the house and he already ate Annalise's Magnum. Shots fired. Wayne Prefontaine is in the house along with Martel. Good to see you, my dudes. Noel K has rambled in. I feel like a DJ. Murph's trying to do something new tonight. Have you noticed? Anyway, I'm watching the clock like a devil. Gibbo Ireland is in the house along with Shuffle Shoes John. Good evening, my dudes. Spitfire RAF along with Danny Eds. Good to see you, my dudes. Noel K rambles in along with Hace. 49er is here along with Red Dragon Comrie, Goblin to Biz, Aviator Geek, and Catbat 9. Good to see you, my dudes. David Donnell, Eamon Dono. That's okay, my dude. Delighted you're here with us tonight, man. Who else? Dangerous Brian is here because he's dangerous. Kevo B, Simon Taylor, Phil Boardman. It's like the band is back together. Do you know what I mean? Who else? Then you all went, oh no, Murph, you broke it. And then it was like, it's okay. Everything's just quite okay. It's grand, right? If someone's going to break it, it's going to be me. So yeah, so I'm trying to pedal faster. It's like cycling up a hill. Go on, get up the hill, you Tivoli. You'll be absolutely fine. Do you know? So if I miss anyone in the chat, just shout out and say, Murph, you left us behind. Come back. Do you know? Who else? Edward Reed here. Who else? Keen Lafford rambles in. Good to see him, my dude. Bruce Harris. He says, nice bit of stutter. Ooh. Let's see what happens. Keith B is here. Bozman rambles in. Radio Chatter Gaming is in the house. Upsilon rambles in as well, along with Moose Knuckle Life. Good to see you, my dude. Hope all is well. Right, we're going to press a button to get rid of the forfight. Ding! It's as simple as that. So, let's get this machine powered into a state that we can do with something. We shall turn our battery lights on. And, well, we'll also get our nav and strobe lights on. There's no rotating beacon in this thing. So, you know, it is what it is. If we have a look down here, we'll make sure that our fuel shutoff valve, well, it's on the left tank. Mixture can now go into a full. Fuel boosters coming on. We'll have a quick look around the aircraft just to make sure. Stand back. We're going to be taking... Do you ever notice the way you... Do you do that too? You lean forward and look out, even though it's a flat screen in front of you. The immersion, lads, is absolutely bananas. FPV Llama is here. Good to see you. Bell Bro rumbles in. Kevin Riley says, loved the vlog yesterday. Did you see the state of it? It was in the real world. Real world graphics. Who would have thought, man? But yes. Now, what we're going to do... Oh, yeah, I left you over here. Alternators come on. Yes, we need them. And, well... We'll go for a start in this machine here, Red Rider. So we're going to say, clear prop. Make sure our parking brake is on, which it is. Mags to both. And we'll go for a start. Ho, 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 ho. Avionics coming on. Annalisa says, I was just delighted you didn't buy Crocs. I want to buy Crocs. I need Crocs. Sinan is in the house. Good to see you. Hey, Warhamster. He says, hup. I'm stuffing me face with buttery spuds here with Kerry Gold. Ooh, Kerry Gold for the win. Someone sabotage your hot tub. 'Tis dripping from the ceiling. Soon. I went looking for hot tub. There's a hot tub for sale in my local area. It's 600 euros. I was like, do you know? Now, let's see. Pito Heat. We'll turn you on just in case. Going to get our landing lights on now as well. PFD, wind action. We'll go for option number 3. We'll hit our D and B key just to reset everything the way we want it. We'll go down now to our little autopilot, and we're going to be looking for 5,000 feet on our initial climb out. Dazza says, the vlog was like watching Fast and Furious, but more slow and considerate. It was real. Hey, Waltons is here. He just kind of looks over the wall. Did someone say hot tub? Good to see you, dude. Okay, so park and brake coming off. Murphy is wheels in action at 2012. It's like the movie 2012. Wasn't like John Cusack? God almighty Dougal. Right, where are we going, Murph? Oh, we're going this way. We want to go to Papa. Over to Papa. It's positively raining. Kane Lafford can smell foodage. Foodage for the win. Bruce says live weather on mine isn't bad at all. Light wind and light clouds. Yeah, it's just that there's an awful lot of lightning during the day. So I've kind of gone for the, you know what I mean? The rain effect. So let's see what happens. It should make for interesting flying. We'll scoot around this fella here. Danny Ed said, what's going on? Why are we going so quickly? It's based on feedback, my man. Did you see the newsletter? Ramble over to twotonemurphy.com. Have a look at the blog section and you'll see there's a newsletter. We're doing all sorts of crazy things behind the scenes. And, well, my little vlog yesterday, myself and Two-Tone Murphy Jr., we were sent on an epic mission. It was like Lord of the Rings. We had to buy milk and bread. So we went down to, you know the way you go to Lidl or Lidl? Lidl? You know the German lads that ramble over. Don't mention the Germans after last week, Murph. Hey, Ben McClure is here. So, yeah, we tipped down to Lidl, or Lidl. There's a Thunderfly. And, sure, look it. We went in to get milk and bread. But you know the way you go, like, to the centre aisle? Just to see what's happening. just to see what's there, you know. And we did. And I almost bought a fan. It was a very small fan. It was one of these, you know, it was €50 for a fan. And I was thinking, that could be handy for, you know, blowing the Coolidge onto the PC. But then I said it'd get very loud in here. I wouldn't hear myself think. Dougal says, the newsletter is just the dog's whatsits. That was the desired effect. That's what we were trying to do. Now, where are we at? We're taxiing along. Fanta was also... Fantana. Large Fantana boss. When I was in Hamburg, I was there years ago on a stags. And you know how you go on a stags. But the Fanta in Germany is different than it is here. They do... I don't know, maybe it's the water or they do something with it. It's beautiful. Fanta in Germany is just nicer. There's someone who just died over there, look. The poor old devil. 'Tis but a scratch. You'll walk it off, fella. You'll be grand. He slipped in the puddle. But if you ever get the chance, if you're in Germany and try the Fanta, you can thank me later. So we're just approaching runway 22 on the hold short neck of the woods. We'll do a quick check on all our stuff before we get airborne. So let's see what's happening. So I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. As I said, it's a bank holiday here in Ireland today. I've been kind of on the DOS. I've made a video. I did a video on the new crop duster, the Embraer. I forget how to pronounce it already. Do you ever? Well, I do this all the time, right? Do you ever like find an interesting place name? You go into Google search or Bing search and you type in how to pronounce, and then you listen to someone say it from their locale, and then when you say it, you sound like you're some sort of a cultured divil. Murph, you sound just like you came from that part of the world, and I'm like, don't act like you're not impressed. Do you know? Now, before we go, we need to do stuff. Transponder. Well, it's not exactly VF4 here, so we'll just put in kind of a random code. I like 1233. Do you know what I mean? Squawk 1233. Squawk 1233. ASMR there, do you like it? Right, altitude reporting on for that divil there. Yes. What do we need here? Ice. I'm not too worried about ice, or should I be? Temperature outside is 7 degrees. Ooh. We'll see, right? We'll turn on ice protection. Just to see what happens, right? Fuel pump can stay on as we take off in this machine here, and then, well, once we get airborne, we'll turn it off again. Oh yeah, defroster. Put up some heat there now. Come on, you devil. Up out of that. Put the fans on. Will you stop the fans, please? Do you remember your man out of, the Chris... Oh, me thumb is better. Crystal Maze. Right. Come on, you devil. Let's go. Oh, look, there's a load of Cirruses. Cirrus-E? Cirrus-I? Cirrus. Yes. And also the amazing PA-28 and a Thunderfly in an MB-339. A single Thunderfly. Some say Murph needs to check his sentences before he calls them out. But for all we know is, they're called the Thunderflies. Hey, the Chas Man is here. Good to see you. Cirrus says Ben McClure. Yeah, that scissor. Yeah, the Cirrus sisters. Cirrus is yes. We'll just change the stream title to that. The Flight of the Cirrus. Okay, runway 22. We're lining up. Oh, look at the weather ahead of us. Look. This is going to be kind of pretty. Scott Voigt rumbles in saying the bib is on, leftover fajitas are warmed up, ready for streamage and snackage. Let the fun begin. Good to see you, my dude. Oh, Mrs. Two-Tone is here as well. Sit in now. Sit up straight, stomach in, chest out, shoulders back, head up. Ailerons into wind is here as well. Stuart, I didn't read a thing. Power! Takeoff power set. Airspeed alive. This is some sort of a record. I dare say it, we're going to be airborne before 20 past. It bodes well that you're happy with speed. There's 60, 65, 70, we're getting light here. Yep, see Daisy. There we go. Stay up there. Don't do like you pretend takeoff, Murph. Just take off, man. There we go. Now we're threshing. Positive rate of climb, and it's indicating we shall fly the runway heading. How's the old audio, lads? Is it doing its thing? Kevin Riley says, unless you're flying via wars, change your CDI. Yeah. Oh, yeah, good man. Kevin, where would we be without you? We'd be somewhere lost. The Cirrus sisters fly with me. Right, let's see what happens here. We're kind of okay. You know, we're going to be looking for 5,000 feet. Something tells me it won't be enough. Ben says it's 5 by 5. Excellent. Lima and Charlie. Lima and Charlie. Gordon says, WMR acting up. No VR starting the one day we're on time. See, had I have waffled back there, kept just talking for at least another 20 minutes, Gordon would have been absolutely fantastic. Musefan says, I was late getting on, so I assumed Murph would still be reading the chat. Imagine my shock when I switched on and saw him taxiing. People get used to this. Don't worry, it'll all change come the next day. I'd be like, I don't have the capacity. Do you know what I mean? So we shall fly on our heading. We're going to go to flight directors. We're going to go vertical speed and set a nice handy kind of, you know, heading mode, autopilot on. VS Murph. And we're going to climb at 800 feet per minute, up to 5,000. Here we are already. That was kind of handy, wasn't it? Oh, loud and clear, says Alison. That means Lima and Charlie, Murph. You'd think I'd know that. Honestly, I am ashamed I didn't know that. God almighty. Now, where are we at? Is this the new dynamic Murph? I don't know. I had a debacle with myself yesterday. I'm all weekend saying, Murph, do you really want to get 4K? But the reality is, right, if I get 4K, well, sure, you won't see the benefit of it. Do you know what I mean? You won't get to see it. I'll see it. But I can't stream in 4K. Twitch would be just like, no. And then YouTube was like, you did what? No, it's not going to happen. You know. So, yeah. So we're going to start a turn here. We're going to head down to 180 degrees. Yes. Turn the little heading gadget. We're going to hold 180. Yes. So what we're going to do at this stage, friends, because we've just gotten airborne and we're early, well, if you're flying along with us in the chat, do now press the number 2. So we know who's, do you know what I mean, flying with us. Would you look at the state of that for a view? I mean, come on. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Oh! At 1900 Zulu time. Monday nights right here on YouTube. Wednesdays and Fridays over on Twitch. If you guys like this sort of content, be sure to hit the thumbs uppage button. And you might even consider subscribing to the channel. Look at this. Look at the sun on the prop. It's so hot right now. Right, new turn coming up. Left turn over to 090. All right. It's going to be funny, right? Someone's going to ramble in at around 9 o'clock. Hey, Murph, have we just started? I'd be like, no, we're just on our final leg. What? Karen Martin 6 knots in the house saying, I saw your vlog and newsletter are very good. Why, many thanks, my dude. Many thanks. Kevin Riley says, I love the Cessna mod. Did you see there's a mod for the Cessna to give it a pair of floats? You too can now land safely in the water. We'll have a look at that now in a minute when we're doing the news. Peter Paskov says, I think it was out for at least a month. We'll see what the update brings. Do you know? George says, I thought you were going to go in the Stearman. Well, I flew that was it Friday or Wednesday? I can't remember. Viper Strike says, some say they can eat a 72-ounce steak in 30 seconds. For all we know is, they're called the Fireflies. Where do we fly today, says Sinan. So we've just, we're leaving Amarillo. And, we're going to head up to a place called Sealing Airfield, and then it's over to Will Rogers Airport in Oklahoma. Oklahoma. I need to learn yeah. I installed the new NVIDIA drivers and had a CTD straight away. Dougal, so did I. Hang on. Story time at Murph. I did it, yes. Oh, we're flying into all sorts of craziness. Left turn, Murph. Let's see. Let's head over to 070. So with the NVIDIA drivers I installed, I had to uninstall them and then reinstall them. And then everything else kind of turned out A-okay. Warhams was like, oh God, the indigestion. The man is full of spuds with Kerrygold. Telling you lads, it's all ahead of you. Once you have a... Where are we going with this? Oh yeah, once you have a spud with Kerrygold, that's it. That's it. Forget it. Forget everything you know. It'll all change. So anyway, while I have you here, shh, it's just us. It's just us. I put up an announcement. Station announcement. I put up an announcement over in our Discord, right? This is kind of cool. One of our own very members, he's here in the chat, Dazza T. Arab. Well, his son, Dazza Jr. Wait till you hear this. He's doing an amazing fundraiser for charity. His son is. He's been growing his hair, you know, like a divil, for ages with the intention of having it all cut off and donated to the Little Princess Trust to be used for wigs for children that unfortunately have cancer. They're planning to cut his hair this Sunday, but would like to raise a few, do you know what I mean, spondoolies, and they've set up a campaign called Just Giving. Well, it's a Just Giving page. So I put it up in the announcements on Discord, but in case, you know, you may not be aware of what Discord is. So what I need to do, I need to copy this. Hang on. I need to copy this, and then we need to go into the chat, and then we need to do one of these. So, before I hit enter, if there's anyone considering, and now, let's be clear about things. I am super, super grateful for all the support you guys give me. I really, really am. And it allows me to do kind of, you know, these weird and wonderful things when it comes to the flight sim. I can pick up add-ons, I can, you know, show off stuff before you need to buy it. And it helps me kind of keep the schedule the way I keep it, do you know? Because otherwise I'd be like moonlighting. I don't know what sort of a job I do in the background. Anyway, back on track, Murph. I will ask that if you are considering subscribing to the Two Tone Murphy channel, or even perhaps renewing, perhaps you might hold off on that. And if you were going to be putting money, well, my direction, would you consider instead putting it this direction? There is a link gone in there now. So if you click on that link, if you can make a donation, however small or however big, entirely up to yourselves, it is a very, very noble cause. And I just want to thank Dazza for, well, letting me know about it. It's and for everyone for that matter, you know, never be afraid to say, hey Murph, can we do a thing? I'm all about helping other people. I think our community is pretty much built on that. We like to help those around us. So yeah. That's what we want to do. Edward Reed says, I've been growing my hair for cancer kids for over 3 years. 18 inches now. Third time. Wow. It's crazy. But yeah, it's a super thing to do. It's a real kind of, you know what I mean? It's just help other people. And I'm all for that because we just don't know. Who knows if and when we might find ourselves in a similar position. So it's a very noble cause. So Dazza Tiara, me hats off to you and indeed to your son and your whole family for doing this wonderful, wonderful thing. Especially in the times we live in, do you know what I mean? Like, we've all kind of been dealt fairly rough cards, and well, to be thinking of other people during this time, super stuff. So fair play to you. Now, where are we at? This plane, look at the graphics. Do you know what I mean? Look at the state of the graphics. Hide me, Murph, you're putting a show on. Show it, stay to your face. Look at the, oh, do you know what I got as well, actually? Hang on. I have to wait for the Thunderflies. They were like, Murph, we need more appealing music. And I kind of said, I know just the song to play when the Thunderflies appear on the screen. Do you know the way we go with the usual kind of rock music, yeah? Well, I now know what I'm going to play. And I just can't wait for them to see. I'll give you kind of like a quick intro. Are you ready? Wait for it now. Wait for it. Do you know what I mean? Some say they once ate a whole box of All-Bran and still had a fibre deficiency. For all we know, they're called the Thunderflies. No, it wouldn't really work, and in fairness, the lads would be like, right, Murph, it was fun while it lasted, good luck to you now, we're going elsewhere. But I do have I've tunage, man, I've tunage. Thunderstorm comes for Thunderflies. It's kind of like that. Oh no, we're in the wet stuff. Right, Murph, left turn, we're going to head over to 040, and we're going to try and intercept our magenta line, which is this little divil over here. Look, that's us. Well, that's us. That's where we are, do you know? But now where are we at? I've something over here, look. We'll do one of these, will we? Yes. So, want to give a big shout out to some people who've rambled in and, well, you know, they support the channel and stuff. So we'll start with our flight crew. A big shout out to Anna Crusses, Andy Shaw, Austin Butenbach, Sir Neil, Fly Darren, Ford Entertainment Group, Gareth Byrne, Goblin to Biz, Hal Jor, Larson 202, Nathaniel Davin, Nick Stratford, Peter Fast Pete 84, Peter Paskov, Pirology, Ricky Callagher, Tim Middleton, WB 1990, and Willie Canuck. Thank you all so very much indeed to my flight crew. They're a great bunch of lads all together. Hey, Rodrigo's here. He says, hello, friend from Buenos Aires. Hello from Tipperary, me dude. I hope all is well. It's, do you know what I mean? Look at the firefly lights, though. Ooh. And now we're busting out of the cloudage. This is kind of nice looking. Keep an eye out for the owl ice baby. Do you know what I mean? Do we have an ice light on this machine? Well, we can mess with the lightage. There's no... With ice protection. I don't know. Vasco Ferreira has rambled in. Good to see you, dude. Corral is in the house. Anna Crusses. A top of the morning to you. Are we digging the... Do you know? Now, we can bring up our VF4 map just to... You know what I mean? A difference of opinion, or a second opinion. Come on, line, load in. There we go. Look at all the lakes and little holes up here. What happened, Amarillo? Some sort of a geological kind of a thing. There's loads of lakes. Anyway, so we're going to go back onto this magenta line, and we're going to head up to 1 Sierra 4. Now, 1 Sierra 4, wait till you hear this. There's almost no information about it. Oh, hang on, it's not in there. Look, is a city in Dewey County in Oklahoma. The town was named in 1899 for Lewis sailing. Oh, it is, look. This is kind of weird. My systems are all go. It's a YouTube thing. Anger and stuff. No, it's I've no red lights, so all is well on my side. I don't know what's going on. Mrs. Two-Tone is up there. She's turning on and off the fridge and the shower at the same time. Just be sure to hit refresh, guys. I don't know I don't know. Usually it's my system that breaks down, but no, we've green lights. Unlike that song, Driving Home for Christmas, we don't have red lights, we have green lights. 4K rambling in? I don't think so. I don't know what's happening. Who put him in charge? Bad single for streaming, that's what it is. Hold your horses, says Philip. Are we airborne already? Shakes fist at YouTube. There's nothing wrong on my side, which is a first. Usually my computer just goes, Murphy, you poor old dear, sit down and listen to how the world works. But no, very strange. So it's a YouTube issue. You don't hear me say that many often. I don't say that all the time, but for tonight, it's a fact. Fact! Now, will we try and get above the cloudage? What do you reckon? Will we go up? I think so. What do we need to climb to best the cloudage? 17,000 feet? I don't think so, Murph. We'll just make it do this. There we go, that's something. Now, you're not putting coins into the meter. Do you remember that? Do you remember the old meters? We didn't have one here. We had one in, that was years ago. They used to have them in the camp, encasement. Years ago. Then they got rid of them. Hammy says, go back and start again. Yeah, we made a mess of it. Go back and start the entire trip again. That's what we need to do. Yeah, we do use a fair whack of electricity here. Of all lights and stuff, do you know what I mean? Look at this. Look at this. Some very nice flying indeed. So we'll check on the status of our fuel. We're going to jump over to our right-hand tank. All is well. Wayne says they're still around. Are they? Gary JF is here, just watching tonight. Lost a sim, got black screen and CTD'd. Oh, that's never good. That is never good. So yeah, as I said, if you guys are new here, we have a Discord. Not only do we have a Discord, we have an amazing website, and I want to give a huge shout out to Gibbo Ireland. I've put in the same command twice, because Murphy's in Egypt. Gibbo Ireland has done some amazing work over on the website, including a new newsletter. Altmash, many thanks. Altamash even. Many thanks for the subscribe there, my dude. Welcome aboard. We're still in the wet bit. Hang on. We'll do a thing. Yes. I mean, hang on, we'll do a better thing, will we? So we're talking from 3,000, 2,000 to about... Hang on. About there, look. Yes, yes. So with that said, we're going to climb. Climb? We're going to go up to 6,500 feet. Thunderflies! Just in time. Hey, Captain! Andorra has just subscribed. Welcome aboard, my dude. So we're going to go V-speed and climbage. What did that go up to? 600 feet per minute. Yeah, that'll kind of do. Yes. Now I have to test out my new fancy music. Hang on. Turn on the boost pump when changing tanks. It's on. Look. See? He tried to smite me and say Murph hadn't a clue what he was doing because the other fella... Hang on, is it on now before I start talking? It is! Haha! I left it on. That was probably a bigger mistake. I just left the thing on. It's like, yeah, it's fine. The electricity is cheap on this machine. But yeah, boost pumps are on, my dude. Aaron Colopy says, where are you? I'm in Tipperary. Ah! Did you see what? No, you didn't. We just left Amarillo and we're flying over a place called White Deer on our way up to 1 Sierra 4. That's where we're heading to. Oh, Daz is getting loads of donations for the thing. Nice. Thank you all so very, very much indeed. You can keep it off, says Aviator Geek. I will. Well, turn it off now. Right. Are you sure? Oh. Right, it's off. If that happens, Aviator Geek, I'm going to send you a letter. Dear Aviator Geek, many thanks for reaching out to me in my previous stream. However, I have found that by leaving the fuel pump off has led to misfortune and serious acute discomfort. Could you imagine? Now, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, are you ready for this stuff? Hang on. I went mad on this. Oh. Are we ready for this? It is time for the Thunderflies. Now you have to let me know if you like the music. Otherwise I'm putting back on kind of Mary Poppins. Which way did they go? Does anyone have eyes on the Thunderflies? Target acquired. The things I have to do to keep these lads happy. Murph, we want fancy music. You gotcha. But it is kind of toe tapping, do you know what I mean? I have even more elaborate music than that. Are we ready? Oh, they're so hot right now. They're so hot right now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Thunderflies. Do you like the music? Well, some of them didn't. I saw a bad dog there who's just like, I'll have the Mary Poppins, please. And, well, hello, bad dog. He's a great dog. Really great dog. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? A bit of mad music. Oh, hang on. We need to do a thing. Now, we need to go to nav mode, Murph. Yes. And we're on CDI. And yes, autopilot for the win. So we're going to follow our nav mode now. Nav mode. Thanks, Aviator Geek. I'm able to click it, get me thumb. It was like the broken Fonz the other day. So yeah, it's all happening now. Right, we've news as well. What's in the news today? Oh, I never opened the thing, look. Hang on. I need to press buttons. Stand by. Murph's pressing. I'm pressing as well. Pressing buttons. And, well, it's called the news. The news. Right. Wait for this now. Wait till you start seeing the state of this stuff. Your thumb wasn't broke, Murph. You're a drama queen. I don't know. Hey, Atif is here. Many thanks. And we got an ad read before that. And, well, many thanks for all the subscribes. Warhamster says, that went well. Anyway, headbangers. Yes. Something different. Do you know what I mean? If you guys are into WWE, or maybe you're into, like, you know, back when it was cool in the WWF. I started watching, it's like a documentary, but it's all about The Undertaker. It's called Undertaker, The Last Ride. And, man, I'm enjoying that. I'm on the 3rd episode. It's absolutely fantastic. Brilliant stuff. I started watching that there yesterday. Do you know? Hey, Ethan's Aviation, he says, hello. New sub. Many thanks, my dude. Very kind of you. Now, where's the chat gone? I can see just a chat, but I can't read it. What's going on there? We'll use a different... Oh, no, we can't use that page. We'll use this page. Wait now. Wait. Gremlins. Oh no, don't tell me there's gremlins again.
Hey, good morning.
There's all stuff happening. Who's this? There's Ethan's Aviation. Many thanks, dude. I think, Levy says, why is everyone a mod? Because a lot of people have been very bad. We don't have everyone as a mod. They were here first. We handed out the spanners and hammers for those who needed it. But no, we have a fantastic team of moderators and community managers to keep us all kind of safe and, you know, keep the geekness away. We frown upon thee, or them, those. You know what I mean? Well, hello, Levy, and welcome, dude. But yeah, so I started watching this Undertaker documentary. It's very good. Like, I watched Beyond the Mat and all these other things. Do you know? Very, very good. Nice playing. Now, there's all stuff. Asher Levy. You're very kind. Many thanks for this subscribe, my dude. So, where are we at? Oh, scenery. Scenery, Murph. Go to scenery. Yes. Yeah, okay, there's scenery there. Right, so we need to do a thing. Are we ready? This gets me every time. If I can find it. Oh, it's over here, look. Ding. There it is. And one of these. Turn down the plane just for a moment. So in the news, there's not a lot, to be fair. But what is there is good. As I find the folder. You think I'd do this at the start? Pro streaming for the win. Haha. There we go. Ding. I don't know how good they're looking. But anyway, what are we looking at? Well, Orbex have announced landmarks for Cape Town. Cape Town! Sydney O is going to be delighted. So, Orbex continues to expand on its landmark series with a new location around the world. Following up on the planned roadmap this year, the Australian studio announced today the next installment in the series shall be Cape Town in South Africa. Cape Town is located in a geographical position that gives the city a unique look, more so than the downtown and its high-rise buildings. Nested between the Atlantic Ocean and the iconic Table Mountain, Cape Town is home to nearly 4 million people. What? 4 million. As usual, this product series from Orbex, the city's main landmarks have been rebuilt with realism in mind, extending from the tallest downtown buildings to the vessels, docks and cranes on the harbour basin. Expect to see a rich landscape where the modern and the old architecture live side by side. The main features of several highly detailed custom landmarks, including the Cape Town Stadium, Castle of Good Hope and the University of Cape Town, more than 110 medium detail custom landmarks. They do the balance between quality and performance. Specific focus on the harbour areas with a wide diversity of custom vessels, extensive terraforming across the coverage area. You know what Orbex can do when it comes to terraforming. Do you remember the New Zealand mesh, for example? They know what they're at. Custom ortho imagery covering the entire city, from the western bays, try and pronounce this one, Murph, to the Rotenbosch in the east. Custom night lighting, an anti-poaching campaign laser rhino projected onto Table Mountain at night time, which can be turned on or off depending on your persuasion. I've no release date yet. They've just announced it. You know what I mean? What do you think? Is this going to be somewhere you're going to fly? It is for me. I think it's amazing. Hey, Don is here. He says hello from Ireland. How are you? Now, where are we at? Streamlabs bot is no Sir Murph bot. No, he's really not. He's really not. Sir Murph bot has this thing covered, man. Sam says, still no Orbex landmark for Perth in Australia. Give it time, man. Give it time. They're Australian, like. Do you know what I mean? Like they did Melbourne, didn't they? Or Sydney. Now, where are we at? We've more. But wait, there's more. Oh yeah, I have to show you this. This is great gas, right? In here. This one? Yes. I see what you did here. Yes. Oh. Look at the state of this, right? Put these floats on your Cessna and turn it into an amphibian. What? Amphibian airplanes for Microsoft Flight Sim are few and far between. We have the default icon, we have the bird dog with floats, the freeware Grumman Goose, and well, not much more after that. You know, you have the like inflatable. What are they called? Dinghy. A dinghy! They have the inflatable dinghy in the gadget. But you know, it's not. You know. However, wait till you hear this. Now, there's other stuff coming in the future, but fortunately this weekend saw the release of a modification of the default Cessna 172, adding floats and effectively turning it into an amphibian airplane. This freeware mod comes from developer Bagaloo, who has also brought us the 152 banner tow. Remember that fella with the banner out of the... Same fella. He's some sort of a genius, this lad. The Amphibian 172 is powered by a Lycoming 210 horsepower engine, giving it plenty of power to overcome the added weight. However, early reports point to a somewhat overpowered machine, so this may change in future updates. The developer picked up on Asobo's work with both the G1172 and the classic steam gauge variant that is available in the premium version of Flight Sim. With the free download, you get 2 models to be used with either of the variants that you have for your sim. A great deal of work has gone into this to create the necessary new visual elements for the amphibian version. Besides the mandatory introduction of the whip line, that's right, whip line, the 2350 floats, with wiring and retractable landing gear included. The developer also added stall camber cuffs to the wings for added lift. Flaps angle have also been increased, now going down to 40 degrees. What? Should the thing would just blow away like a kite? With floats, you can now take your Skyhawk to many new places across the globe. While Microsoft Flight Sim doesn't include any water runways or seaplane pontoons yet, developers have been creating some of their own, which you can find them also over on flightsim.to. Looking forward to this one. Now, it's a bit of a kicker because there's no, when it comes to like the water effects or particle effects, they're not kind of really there, you know? Now, there's another new aircraft out. I'm not going to tell you about it yet because I actually made a review. What? I did a review of it today and I'll probably push that video out tonight. Takes a while to upload. So, well, in other news, we know about Orbex releasing the Optica, that weird, mad, beautiful looking thing. And also, there's talk now of the Embraer 170 by Vertical Call coming out. Who is this? That's okay, Levy. Not at all, dude. And many thanks for the super chat. Very kind. Did someone use profanities in the chat? Oh, the mods be all over that. They be on that like... Well, use your imagination. So a big shout out to MSFSaddons.com who provide us with all the news. Be sure to check out their site, and also any of the links that you're looking for, you'll find them over on MSFSaddons.com as well. An amphibian Cessna, do you know what I mean? Who would have thought of this one, lads? Now, where are we at? There's all stuff happening. Now that floats my boat. I see what you did there. Now, where are we at? The footage has been aided. Good man, Keen. The cuss jar. On it like a dog after a bag of rashers. Yes, epic. That's the way to do it. Good to see you, my dude. Happy Monday. Were you busy on the bank holiday? Now, where are we at? We're getting through this at a rate of knots. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. Do you know what I mean? Now, quick status update. We're kind of just going over the cloud line. The sun is indeed going... It's going to be night time when we arrive into Oklahoma. Look at the state of that for a view. Look at that. Look at it. So with the new... What's happening? Oh, sorry for interrupting. Wait, but that didn't... Many thanks, my dude. But yeah, talking about that other aircraft, the Embraer EMB, it's made by a lad called BR Sim Designs, or it could be a group of people. Eamon's on the Guinness, man after my own heart. I bought some cans of Guinness yesterday. I still have it. The secret is, right, to pour the perfect pint. They have this Guinness Surge thing here. Do you know what I mean? Where they, you know, it's like an ultrasonic cleaner. No, that's for the amateurs. I've figured it out, man. You get your pint glass, put it in the freezer for 7 minutes. Nothing in it. Pint glass into the freezer for 7 minutes. Then take it out. Be careful, like it's cold. Then you grab a can of Guinness. 1 can of Guinness, and open the can and get your pint glass and put it over the can. It must go over the can, and then upend it. And slowly, but very, very slowly, start lifting up the can of Guinness, because you'll hear the widget going. It's called a widget. Widget. And as you're pulling it out, be Janie Macaroni, as the can comes up, you can see the beautiful frothy head appear. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Dazza says £313 raised so far. Oh my, what? That's fantastic, guys. Thank you so very, very much indeed. What a community. That's fantastic stuff. Well done, Dazza. Well done to Matthew. And well done to all you guys. Very, very kind of you indeed. Thank you also very, very much. What a lovely, noble cause. So yeah, I was on the Guinness. But I had one pint of Guinness. You know. I had a very eventful weekend. I had a great Saturday. And I'm kind of half raging. No, Murph, first sip is amazing. The rest is very rough. Yeah, if you do it in the one go, Gibbo, do you know what I mean? I was at the Gibbo headquarters this weekend, and I have to say, fantastic hosts. Many thanks, Gibbo. We had an absolute blast. And we didn't get much time to talk. Oh, I beat him at FIFA! Yes! Yes! I beat him in FIFA in person. Imagine that, being invited into someone's home. Would you like a game of FIFA? Sure, sure. And then you beat him in his own home. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? It was manky. But yeah. A Magnum ice cream. I have some in the fridge. Well, they're in my fridge. Well, freezer. Do you know what I mean? Not at all, Dazza. Not at all. Dazza's been here for yonks. Dazza's one of the first dudes who kind of rambled in. He was there on that fateful evening. What date is it? The 15th. Words, Murph, you can do them. On the 15th of August. That's when business kind of kicked off, and Dazza was there. I went back through the thing, and Colonel Fork, he was there. I went back through the thing. Giva says, I had 10 pints of me by that point while you were on the water. Could you go way out of that? Okay, that might be the case. I still beat you. Now, it was only 1-0. Or was it? What was the score? It doesn't matter what the score was. I still won. So now we're even. We're actually even. Oh, this is building up to be kind of a thing. Muse fan says, think we need to do another count. Murph Keane wasn't here earlier and it looks like no one counted. Oh, look. I remember it well, says Dazza, it was our first stream for Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah. Ethan says, how much to deliver the Magnum? $1 million. We're in a freaking volcano. Right, we'll do another count, will we? 1, 2, I put this on, did you see I put my playlist on Discord as well? Now you too can listen. Oh no, now you too can sound like Murph. Wait, that didn't sound right. So let's go again. If you're flying with us, smash it, the number 2 into the chat. What happened, Philip? What happened? You need to tell me. Oh, look at the lads doing their fancy turn and look. Ah, lads. They're so hot right now. Thunderflies. Speaking of which, the Thunderflies were in action yesterday. Steve Solo brought the guys over. We talk about community stuff here, right? This was another lovely, lovely thing to do. Hang on, I'll find it, right? I need to go reading. There's a dude called Foot in Mouth, or Foot in Mouth, right? He's over on Twitch there. And basically, I think they flew around the entire world. They've been flying all the way around the world, and their very final leg was on Sunday. And, Steve Solo UK got wind of this, and he said, do you know what? We need to do a thing. So what did he do? He assembled the Thunderflies, and as our community greeted their community, the Thunderflies represented us and themselves. Absolutely fantastic stuff. So I want to give a big shout out to Steve Solo UK and indeed all our Thunderflies. What a lovely thing to do, showing the support of our fellow flight sim enthusiasts. What a lovely thing to do. Keane Lafford says we have a 32 plus a Murph. We won't say no to that. What the deuce? It's a Fiat. Dang, Bobby, you need to drive a Fiat. I need Coffee House. He does the accents much better. So we're about halfway to the first leg. We're doing mighty, lads. We're doing mighty. Keith says, I wish I could smash the 2, but I'm working. Aww. How about 133 thumbs up now, says David Donnell. How do you like that meow? Are you saying now or are you saying meow? I'm saying now. Meow? Are you saying meow? We're saying meow. But yeah, do you know what I mean? Now, where are we at? We're over here somewhere. I'm going to break a sweat here tonight. I'm giving it socks. Did you notice that? Murphy, you're so fast tonight. Yes. How does that make you feel? Lower. Little bit lower. How does that make you feel? Anyway, we'll say hello to our co-pilots. Great bunch of lads. We have Bad Dog. He's a great dog. Really great dog. We have Brian Spain, Captain Sickbag, Dougal McTavish, Jarden One Abel, John Ambler, John Morris, Ludas Brigham, Mark Dyson, Mr. Zed, Noel K, Patrick Cullen, Pilot Peely, Sean Leo, Tony Robinson, Six Knots, Air Wolf, Andrew Hill, Arctic Turn, Andrew, Aquatine, AZ, Blue Line, Baron Cosp, Bell Bro, Bosman, Billouette. We have a Big Tone 66, Big Shot Muffy, Brandon Lowe, Brown Doe, Bit Monster, Captain Butters, Care 85, Catbat 9, Causeway 04, CDN Taz, Celery Sticks, Chilled Corky, a Citizen 6, Cool Sax 98, Captain Aeons. We have a Crumpton 33, a Cyberman Drew. See you later, DC Viper, Draco Sensei, Dragon 40th, Eamon 1973, EL 737 or S, Espin 74. Fern Fox, Fort Noob, Friend to All. We have a Gordon 77 along with G-Funk 666, GNLU, Goblin Zeus, Hans Gruber Jr., Hasco 1970, Hawk Driver, a 101. Then we have Here's Johnny, Hopping Orange, I'm Sinan, Erlansky, Iron Seagull, Jacob Mossad, Jan Moorkamp. Did you see John's photos? He went off travelling. It was amazing. Hey, Ethan's is away. Take care, my dude. We have a Joey Bolo, 77, Johnny Aardvark, Jamau Moo, Jordan J, Jay Winokur. Speaking of Jay Winokur, did you see his photos on Discord? They were doing the... Is it the reenactments? Oh, the beardage. The reenactments for D-Day. Amazing stuff. I was chatting to him yesterday. Don't forget, Jay Winokur streams on Twitch, guys. Be sure to check out his channel. He's playing, I forget the name of the game. What's the game? It's a huge game. It's like, there's role-playing and it's in space and everything. I forget the name of it. It'll come to me. I nearly had it. Anyway, be sure to check out Jay Winokur. Great gas altogether. We have Carol Vermerch. Carol Vermerch. I keep making a mess of your name. I'm really, really sorry, but we'll just say Carol. Many thanks, dude. Copper Pete, Kozaki Flyer, Lenning Way, London Controller, Like to Program, Low Lead AV, Lieutenant Leotard, Matt M018, Marty McFly. Marty, we've got to go back. Oh, it's Mass Effect. Mass Effect. That's the one. John Morris is in the house as well. Good to see it. Epic Phil's like, is it Minecraft? It's like Minecraft, I suppose. Mechanical Madness UK, Melkor Burger, Merlin Fire, Masonic Lake, Metal Moss 1, Mick Ham, Mike 71G, Mr. Chippy, MJ Daiso. Are you ready for all the misters now? There's a heap of misters. We have Mr. Tin, Mr. Zed Rider, Mr. Hoppy, Mr. Snowhill. Then we have Muse Fan, Naughty Gnome, Neon Jedi, Night Zep, Noel K, P. Anderson. Does Noel know someone like... Does Noel know Tommy K? Tommy K. He was a DJ. P. Anderson, Piat 691. Philly Roach, Phil Does Twitch, Pyrotech, Purple Kona, Putin, Rad Pilot Randy, RDW was taken. You don't understand, Mrs. Doyle. She was stolen. They took her. Red Dragon Comrie, Rob MC Orr, Rogers RC75, Roger Mo. It's like Roger Moore. Roger Mo. Who else? Samson Video, Scorpio 49, CDL, Shoney Gaming, Shuffle Shoes, Skydive Man, Smithy 3600, Spectrum Meltdown, Speed Nut, Spitfire RAF 100, Splasher 6. Splasher 6 was also there over the weekend doing some streaming. His father was involved in the Second World War as the Thunderflies jump by. So be sure also to check out Splasher 6. With our newsletter, I put a link to all our community streamers and all the friends of our community who also do a bit of streaming. So be sure to check out our newsletter. It's over on Two-Tone... Hang on. Make life easy for people, Murph. Click on... hang on. TwoToneMurphy.com. When you get to that webpage, ramble over to the blog section and you'll see our newsletter. Fantastic stuff. Now, where was I? I was over here. Oh, yeah. We then have Steve Solo UK, Storm Talker, Swamp Dragon, Test Pilot 72, The Flying Fabio, Whack-A-Mo, Waltons, Wayne Butler, Wiganner 99, BMF Smurfy, K-Branch, and Sir Fuzz. My thanks, as always, to my co-pilots. Very kind of you. Ooh. Tasty beverage. Tasty beverage. It's Monday night of a bank holiday. I'm back in work tomorrow. Everyone's typing in route. And I need to set up a bin cam. I will. I've been very busy. Yeah, it's no Sir Murphbot. Do you know what I mean? Look at this. The sun is going down, which means I've lost my mouse. No, I haven't. It's back. We need to do one of these. Are we ready this now? Are we ready? Let's get some dancing modes into the chat for the lovely Annalisa. Keen Lefford says, as soon as I saw the Two-Tone Murphy playlist, I said, step aside Eurovision 2021 playlist. There's a new kid on the block. Mohammed Hizar is in the house. He says, can you give me a shout out? Hello, Mohammed. It's good to see you. Kevin Boyle is here as well. Give us the mashed potato. Give us the boogaloo. What lyrics? Right? Epic Fool. I'm telling you, the Saw Doctors, their greatest hits. I'll meet you on Clare Island. Gibbo says, Murph, there's no Annalisa Crisp emote on YouTube. Boo. I know. I'm only allowed to have, I'm supposed to have 13. But the members kind of dropped a little bit on YouTube, so I'm down to 12. The shame. The shame. Annalisa jumps from the sun with a box of Magnum ice creams, scatters them across the land for all the good boys and girls. Mohammed says, the first person to give me a shout out in like, what was, 1 billion years. Hey, James Wren subscribed. But it's also Mohammed Hazar. You're very welcome, dude. Welcome aboard. Hello, he says. Hello, hello. Look at the. Do you know what I mean? Isn't it just nice out here? Now, what else do we have? We've other stuff. Scrambles for the Magnums. Peter Paskov says, really wanted to watch and fly tonight, but got to go. See you next time. Well, Peter, you take care, my dude. Take it easy out there. Annalisa is giving it sugar-filled dance moves. Oh, behave! Oh. Epic Fool. He must go now. Make like my... Oh, no. Make like it... No. What was it? What was that other one? Make like a tree and leave, or make like my plan, or hang on, make like my pants and split. Yes, that's how you do it. But you take care, my dude. Oh, Soleros, says Muse fan. Do you remember Soleros? Now, the only thing is, right, if you have any sort of like sensitive, you can see my Delph are all like, I'm not a fan of the dentist. I'm terrified of the dentist. Do you remember like in Wayne's World when they sent Garrett to the dentist? Kenny G. Do you know, and they go absolutely like hatchet on his Delph. I know there are a few things that bug the Murph. First and foremost, spiders. They're like spiders, only they're you know, these lads have an agenda. I call them spiders. They're mental lunatics, right? Anyway, spiders, right? And well, the second thing I don't like is the dentist. So my biggest fear would be going to the dentist to be worked on by a spider. It can happen. It can happen. Dazza says, like my hair, it's time to go. Mohammed says, the whole world should be watching this. My thoughts exactly. Tell your friends. Tell them to tell their friends. You know. I had a great idea with Gibbo at the weekend. We were saying we have to try and work on like a viral video. Just get the name out there, Murph. I said, yeah, I've got it now. Murph in his wig. Wait till you hear this now. Murph in his wig, right? Think about it. Wearing a mankini, running parallel to Dublin Airport to see can Murph outrun an aircraft on takeoff. Who wouldn't wouldn't want to see that? Do you know what I mean? And then, like, I don't know, I'd probably fall over or something. Oh, I'm after getting runway burn. Do you know what I mean? Did he say get out of here? No, he didn't. You need to stay. Tell your friends. Bring more friends. We're having the crack. Tell them it's great crack over here on a Monday night on YouTube. And then, you know, Wednesdays and Fridays. And then the guards arrive. And then you have to try and explain it to the guards. Have you any idea what speed you were doing? That'd be a typical thing to say. Hello, guard, how are you? Have you any idea what speed you were doing? How come no lights in the airplane? Oh, they're there. They're just a little... Hang on, look, I'm blocking them, see? See? We had a new electricity meter today and there was a humongous spider hiding behind it. I would go back to the way the land was before electricity. Dougal, straight up, I'd be like, no, it's not going to happen. Philip says, I think you're off course. No, I'm not. Lovely spider in the shed. No. No thanks. Not liking that at all. What's this I hear, Murph, about you having a wig off at Oz Flight? Oh, yes. Challenge mode accepted. So I said to Oz Flight Simmer a while ago, I was like, right, Oz, there's going to be a challenge. He bought a wig. He said, Murph, I said, like, you need to buy a wig. He goes, I'm not buying a wig. I said, I'm telling you, just buy a wig. I said, or I'll send you one. But like, if I were to send him one, it'd be like, you know what I mean? I'll put like a return address on it. I would have like total freedom to put up like absolutely wonderful and crazy words, you know, of where he supposedly purchased the wig. So yeah, no, we're going to have a wig off. Essentially what it is, the winner gets to choose what type of wig the loser has to wear, and they have to wear it in public. Go to the local shop, or maybe not too local, but do you know what I mean? Head out there somewhere and, like, I don't know, buy groceries or something. And it's a landing challenge, so whoever gets the highest points wins. Who wouldn't want to see that? Dazza says, we've had new gas pipes installed down our road and they've dug up half the driveway. Oh, dude. Eamon says, there's a spider behind you, Murph. No, not even going to... there probably is. There was a maniac in the bathroom the other day. There was two of them. And how I knew it was spiders. Before I went into the we call it the guest toilet, but it's like the downstairs toilet, do you know? There's no windows. It's kind of, you know, do you know what I mean? It's a comfortable environment to... Do you know what I mean? It's kind of dark and secluded. Anyway, I could hear them in there. It sounded like some sort of a quartet. Do you know what I mean? It was like Andre Rieu was in there giving it socks, and I was like, there's spiders in there. Mrs. Two-Tone, the thing. I just call Mrs. Two-Tone if there's a spider. It's very, very sad. I'm not ashamed of it at all. Look, she says, I am designated in the house to get rid of the spiders. She absolutely is. The thing, there's a thing. God, do something with the thing. Terrifying. We're strong ladies, so we are, says Annalisa. She's to do it too? Oh.
Hey, good money.
I'm not built to you know, Eurovision isn't on soon, so 201 days until Christmas has just subscribed. What? Thank you for subscribing. Why is it holding that message for review? Eurovision isn't on soon, so 201 days till Christmas has subscribed. There they were, the Thunderflies and Sinning. Yeah, they were just... They flew past us. Now, we're very close to our first stop of the night. So, what's the situation, Murph? Is there... Runways. Oh, it's asphalt. Grand. Right, runway 17 for the win. Or at least that's my plan, right? Runway 17. Yes. So we're getting close. So we're going to descend here. So field elevation. If I go back into it over here. Field elevation, 1,746 feet. So we're going to... I wonder will there be lights here? That'll be interesting. Anyway, down periscope. We'll go down to 2,500 feet. And we shall do a descent on vertical speed. And we'll descend at 1,000 feet per minute. And we'll bring our speed back as well. What are the Thunderflies? Nobody knows. For all we know is they are an aerobatic display team from the Two-Tone Murphy community, a bunch of lads having the crack who do absolutely amazing formation flying and air shows. The guys do air shows. That's them there, look. They are the Thunderflies. Each night, without fail, these guys are up there practicing. Gibbo says, can I just tell the chat, Murph had access to a sort of hot tub and chickened out. Just saying. Gibbo has a hot tub. Well, it's a pool. It's a swimming pool. And he's like, Murph, go on, I dare you. And I was like, when I don't need to drive, then I'll have a couple of pints, and then there'll be all sorts of mayhem, Gibbo. Prepare your house for madness. Put away the valuables and, like, you know, anything that's breakable, put it up high. Or down very low, one or the other. Hey, Draco's here, good to see you. Why they call the Thunderflies and not Thunderflies, says Matt. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I believe you must travel to the lands of Papua New Guinea and ask a man who has a cross-eyed, one eye looking at you, one looking for you. And when you ask him the answer, he might just tell you. That's how it happens. Andrew Noble 70 rambles in saying, hello, Mr. Murphy. Hello, Mr. Noble. Good to see you, my dude. Happy Monday. Keen says it's only 201 days till Christmas. Keen, you're going to break the analytics for the channel. YouTube will be like, Murph, you seem to have a lot of fake accounts. What are you doing? And I'd be like, I don't know. Oh, we'll turn down the instruments. Look, it's getting dark out there. Ooh. Ooh, he said, ooh. Insane Thunderage and Lightning Edge on live weather, says Muse fan. Oh, sweet. Hey, Draco says, just made it home and jumped on. Nice. Firewall it. Rental mode engaged. Kibbo says, this shame. The shame. Test Pilot says, careful, Murph. Oh, no, it's okay. He says, some say their genius is so large, it has its own atmosphere. I need to be super careful when I'm reading out that stuff. Or when I come out with my own ones. Scott says, it's still very light out. It's only 3:15. Don't break the immersion, Scott. Do you know what I mean? It's night time where we are. It's kind of nice though, isn't it? That's why we call these guys fireflies, by the way. Look at the lights. They remind you of a firefly. It's all good. We have a dislike. It was so funny, right? I remember watching, I was watching an Ozflight Simmer stream, and like, I don't know, he got a couple of dislikes. And someone asked him in the chat, hey Oz, why did you get a dislike? His answer was golden. Now, you know, I have to be mindful of little ears, so I can't repeat it word for word. But it was just so funny, especially in an Australian accent. I'd love to be able to say it here. You know, he's like, maybe someone just has the... I laughed. We were laughing. Very crepuscular. Huh? Just finished a flight from Manchester to Faro with a 737, says Andrew. Oh, nice. Very nice. Like or dislike, do you know what I mean? You can't please them all. It doesn't really bother me. I secretly cry myself to sleep. I don't really. Well, there was that one time, but that's a different story. I was going to say it in an Aussie accent, then it's allowed, says Danny S. There's ways to do it. I can't tell you, but like, there's some funny letters. If you put them together and say them fast enough, you're not actually saying the word. Do you know, it just sounds quite convincing. Gary Bloxham is here. He says, happy Monday, Murph. What's your Discord? Oh, so hang on, we'll throw it in. Good to see you, Gary. Hey, Jepson, 2001, the man, the myth, the legend, has rumbled in. He says, hey, good evening, Murph and Fireflies. I've been stuck in Windows 10 update loop. Medic! Medic! We need a medic. I hate when that happens. I can't let that happen. I won't let that happen. And I can't let that happen. Jepson, it's good to see you, my dude. I'm meant to get an owl review airshow thingy majiggy with the other thing we mentioned previously. Jepson, if you get a chance, when the Windows unloops itself from its unravelable Unravelable, that's the one. State. There's 3 now, they're multiplying. Hang on, I know what to do. Oh, even better, hang on.
And so, it happened. That those who voiced their own opinions against us. I wonder could I sound like Morgan Freeman? And as they were flying, they came up down the road. They used to like flying, for whatever reasons. I don't know. We'll go back to this fella. Hello. Yes. They wanted to share their opinions. They decided to click on the thumbs down emote thingy, blue thumb thingy. And then Merv said, "Do you know what you can do? Or press the button. Don't break the immersion." So Merv said, "You know what you can do with your thumbs down." No, really. That's how we sort that.
I have a dream, he says. So did I, although it turned into a nightmare when I was thinking about spiders. Right, Murph, airport almost in sight. We need to do a thing. Heading mode, please. Yes. So the crack here is, I'm going to try and get landed first. And, well, then we get to look at you. I might have to adjust the time of day. We won't see a thing. Be awful dark, like. Is the runway lights? Hang on. Oh, look at this. The Thunderflies. Every house should have a Thunderfly. Just saying. Now, this is going to be kind of dangerous to the highest order, so we need to do... Does anyone see runway lights? Why do I have to pick the friggin' runways without runway lights? Oh. Seamus McNeil. I don't care, even if we're at 30,000 feet, someone open a window. Muse fan says, what runway? Runway 17 for the win. The best nightmare you had, Murph, was the scream. I think I've told you this one before. Do you know if you're having a nightmare and in your dream you're screaming, as in absolutely giving it socks, like it's like, wah! I've even cut my own self short. But you know what I mean? You're screaming in your dream. You're like absolute top of your lungs screaming. But in reality, as Mrs. Two-Tone recorded this, I'm lying in the bed and I'm like, ha, 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 ha. In the dream, wah! In reality, very embarrassing. And that was early on in the relationship. God almighty. Now, where are we at? There's no, Fiber Strike says, I used the Cirrus for the first 2 legs of my stream yesterday and it's lovely. Oh, nice. Now, let's see. Murph loves a good old troll, by the way. Just, do you know what I mean? I love a troll. They have a face that only a mother could slap. Now, sounds like the Bee Gees. It was a bit of a Bee Gee. Hey, Ban Apple Productions. Hey, good to see you. You try it, right? If you ever have a nightmare, and hang on, how can you plan for that? You can't. Do you know what's scary here, lads? There's no runway lights. I don't see the runway at all, says Philip. Oh, it's my kind of place. Ah, ooh, tasty beverage. Open cannage for more mixture. Kevin says, had to dodge a tree on the north end of the runway. I wonder did the sim put a tree in there for... I don't know. I just don't know. Right, we need to do a Yui. Come back in ourselves. Speed back, Murph. Does anyone see runway lights, no? The fear is real. We can definitely see a build-up of aircraft. I just can't see the runway. So like, this is going to be a total challenge. Do you know what I mean? Total challenge. We can do it. Let's jump on board and give it a big push. Yes. Holy moly mode turned on to 10. As we're going to try and land this in the darkness. I believe in a thing called love. Do you remember that song? Right. We can do it, Murph. We're lost. We're not lost. We're in America. Field elevation is 1,700, so if we climb a little bit, that'll help. Oh wait, does it have runway lights? Is that it there, look? Yes, yes, it has lights. That kind of takes the tension out of it. It has runway lights. Cue the music. Oh, that's the runway ahead of us. It has lights, look. Murphy's never lost, just a bit dazed and confused. Yes. Dazza says, left Murph. No, the other left. Right, we're going right now, lads. This is the direction in which we were to go. Bring our speed back a smidgen. They get in the way of the logs at the end. Right, sports fans. We're on a 1 mile final to runway 17. Speed back. Let's ease our way into this one. No panic. There's a plane flying against us upside down. It looked like a Viper strike. I could be wrong. Don't you hate it when the runways move? Man, I was right. The runway moved, Your Honor. Yeah, they do that a lot with me. Not your flaps here, Murph. No, not right, left. They might have turned them on just now. They probably did. They were like, who's this idiot coming in? Better help him out a little bit. Another notch of flaps. Sit up in me chair. There we go. There we go. Thunderflies to do some sort of a big super break. Look at them go. That's not distracting at all. Nicely done, my guys. We have ground illumination. Right, easy, Murph. Easy. Just lie back and think of Ireland. Everything's just going to be absolutely fine. So it is. There's the end of the runway. Oh, this is going to be challenging. Ooh, 49 feet per minute. We'll take it. We'll absolutely take it. There goes someone upside down again. So, flaps coming in. This is kind of a danger. Look at the lights in this thing. God almighty. Will you do a job on the lights here, Asoba, will you? God almighty, lads. Now, I know there's a mod you can get. Now, hang on. Hit the park and brake, Murph, and press buttons now to make it look that we can see people who are going to land and stuff. Apply and save. Go back, backity, back. Button here, button there, one here, one there, and this one. And then we do it. This one, and then we'll ramble. Over here. David's down. Lightman is down. We can see a moose. Knuckle life. Over there on the right hand side. Who be this? Sank it. Many thanks for the subscribe, my dude. We can see a tarnish moss man on approach. Can you see anything at all? At all? Murph, we're just looking at name tags at this stage. Oh wait, we can see some stuff. Can you see that on the stream, or is it too dark? Let me know. Matt Rogga's down, there's Tarnish. Nicely done. Mohammed says, no, we can't see a thing. Hang on, I'll fix it. Turn on the lights there, Murph, will you? There we go. Look at that, it's magic. There's Viper Strike. Aviation Forever has subscribed. Many thanks. It's like I'm watching with my eyes closed. I'm not sleeping. There was just a bug in my eye and I had to squish him. Okay, Brancho. Manuel is down as well. Scott says, the good old days, Almada Tower. Guess who? Walks over to the light control panel and turns them off. Calling Almeida Tower. Guess where? Nice. He's so powerful he can turn the sun to click on. Oh yes. There's Tobes, Phil, Dangerous Brian. Someone just had an absolute murder death kill. What happened to them? It was Captain Sickbag. God almighty. The poor El Divil, God love him. Spitfire RAF, Fly Guy is here, along with Scorpio. Druid Zeus is giving it socks. Yaki Booze. There's Aquatine and Trollface. Go on then, lads. Prefontaine. I went AFK. Gibbo Ireland in the Mooney in a beautiful livery. Nicely done, my dude. Bit of a bounce, Gibbo. Won't hold it against you. Martel is down as well. I saw Gibbo set up as well. And then I came home and was like, I need 4K. Stat. Folded Kim just had some sort of an incident. There's Muse Van. Fred is down. H. Barley has landed. Here come the Thunderflies. Some say they challenged Chuck Norris to a duel. No one knows what happened. There is Dougal McTavish, Aviator Geek. Draco is there as well. Who's there with the Thunderflies? Steve Solo, Test Pilot, HCBR, Masonic Lake. There's someone else I can't see. Catbat9 is with them as well. If I missed anyone, just shout. There's a Monster Tree on final. I know, right? Who put that there? Scott Voigt. Bye-bye. I've a fierce habit of saying bye-bye. Who says bye-bye? What a mighty Murph. Some say, what? It's Top Gear and like the Grand Tour. Well, it's more Top Gear. The Grand Tour is like, and on that bombshell. Murph, you know how to pick them. This is a nice little airport. Here comes fodder. He's not just cannon fodder. Go on, you devil. Look at this. Ooh, there's Hammy. There he comes. Gibbo says, I nearly said Gabbo. Who's Gabbo? Gibbo says, I forgot the Mooney had speed brakes. Oops. There's Eyes 909. Nicely done. Blackheart 46. There's Andrew Hill. Hey, Wally Pearson has just subscribed. Many thanks, dude. Happy Monday to you. Hope all is well. We've other music for this lot. Because they were telling me, Murph, we need more music. Will we play some more weird music for these lads? Ooh. Nicely done, Wayne Prefontaine. Hammy says no, he needs to pee. Oh, there's a Papa Joe P. Papa Joe B. P. Did you see what I did there? There's Hammy doing a backwards moonwalk, and so he is. Well, that was exciting and entertaining. Right, I left you in this position. Where are we? We're over here, look. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. So, let me see. We're at the halfway point, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to be leaving this little place now shortly. And, well, hang on. We're going to do it this. Look. Hang on. I was here all along. Now, this one, look. Sound effects for the win. Dazza says, Mr. Teuton, a 4K TV when you get your 4K kitchen. Oh, what? No! Is it? I was that close from getting a 4K TV. That close! Even, that's how bad I was. I even woke up Mrs. Teuton yesterday morning at like a ridiculous hour. I was like, I think I need a 4K telly. And she was like, as any loving partner would, you know, to help you with motivation. I don't care. Get away from me now or I will beat you. Okay, I said, and I got up out of the bed. That's what happened. So anyway, we're going to take off here from 1 Sierra 4, which is Sealing Airfield, and we're going to head down to Will Rogers Airport. Wait till I tell you this. Wait till you hear this. Will Rogers, you might say, who is he? Well, he was an American passenger. No, he wasn't. The airport is an American passenger airport. Yep. Blithering Egypt. Will Rogers became an advocate for the aviation industry after noticing advancements in Europe and befriending Charles Lindbergh. Rogers visited Willie Post, the famed aviator, often at the airport in Burbank in California while he was modifying the aircraft. He asked Post to fly him through Alaska in search of new material for his newspaper column. After making a test flight in July, Post and Rogers left Lake Washington in Renton in the Lockheed Orion Explorer in early August, and he made several stops in Alaska. While Post piloted the aircraft, Rogers wrote his columns on his typewriter. About 20 miles southwest of Point Barrow, having difficulty figuring their position due to bad weather, they landed in a lagoon to ask directions. On takeoff, the engine failed at low altitude and the aircraft plunged into the lagoon, shearing off the right wing, and ended up inverted in the shallow water of the lagoon. Both men died instantly. It was a tragic, tragic way to go. But you might say, well, Murph, who was this Willie Post fella? Well, he grew up in Oklahoma. He was a famed aviator. I'm waiting to hear this. He was the first pilot to ever fly around the world. He was the first pilot to ever solo around the world. What? Crazy stuff. So, we're heading to Oklahoma, to Will Rogers World Airport. It's called Will Rogers World Airport. There's El Chor there, look. Now, will you ever do an X-Plane 11 stream, says Wally. I used to do them, Wally. I prefer Microsoft Flight Sim because you have the whole multiplayer aspect. You know what I mean? So, but I won't rule it out. Because I know Laminar are making good old advances with the lighting model with X-Plane 11.6, I believe is the next one. That should be interesting. So, who'll be here? Hello. Yes, good to see you. You're looking well. Yes. Is that a new spot of paint work? Indubitably. Right, so we're just going to taxi up here on the grass. This is a neato little airport, isn't it? Beautiful. Lovely little place. Now, let's see. Philip says, that's me. You're looking well, Philip. You're looking well. So we'll ram it up here by the Thunderflies. And then we'll get moving again. So we're on the ground here at our first stop, which is 1 Sierra 4. And we're going to head down now to our final destination over at Kilo Oscar Kilo Charlie. Don't crash into the Thunderflies, Murph. You would just bounce off them. Now, look at this. Look at the reflections of that sun. Aren't they absolutely beautiful? There we go. Now, what's our time of day, Murph? 8 o'clock. We'll change it to 2017. The year of the big wind. Do you know what I mean? And quick look in here before we go. Everything looks to be alright. Flaps are up. Yes, they are. How's our fuel situation? Go back to our left tank. Fuel pump on. Right. Are we ready? Let's get vertical. Power coming in. Airspeed is now alive. There's 60. There's 70. And 80. Oopsie daisy. Positive rate of climb and indicating. Alright. Decent climb out there, so we have. Right, over to our autopilot. Let's see here, Murph. We're going to go autopilot on. Heading mode enabled. We're going to go vertical speed, and we're going to climb at... hang on, Murph. We'll climb at 1,000 feet per minute on a heading of 167 degrees. Are we all working again, or has it frozen? That seems to be okay. Alright. Oh, look at that. Hello? The Fireflies. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right, we're going to do a thing. What's this one? Yes, we'll do a bit of this. Bit of music there in the background, do you know what I mean? So we continue on with our epic list of subs. We'll start with our pilots in command. A big shout out to Ailerons Into Wind, Oz Flight Simmer, Blair Voyage, Captain Rudiger, Coley 205, Dangerous Brian, Daza T Arab, HCBR 1100, Annalisa, Kaharia, Kebmo 25, Kingsman 9965, Maz C 888, Mark O'Gorman, Mr. Chippy, PE1PQ, Scotland Comet Project, Seamus McNeil, Soaring AJ, Tom Le Crab, Warhamster, Wayne Prefontaine, Ibuprofen 007, and Jeppesen 2001, the man, myth, legend. Many thanks, my dudes. Tasty beverage for the win. Now, left turn coming up. Over to 090. We continue our climb up to 6,500 feet. Martel says, Will Rogers, quite famous in the US, Route 66, also called the Will Rogers Highway. Absolutely. And then finally, a big shout out to our wing commanders. We have Alison Johnson, Andy Brown, Colonel Fork 85, Gibbo Ireland, and Old Veteran 965. Thank you all so very much indeed, guys. Your support is absolutely incredible. I'm so grateful for everything that you do. Thank you indeed. Fair play and thanks. Lara says, does anyone know the ICAO? We've just taken off from 1 Sierra 4. 1 Sierra 4, or 1 S4, and we're heading down to Kilo Oscar Kilo Charlie. If you put in exclamation route, our Streamlabs bot fella Jude, well, he'll tell us what's happening. Do you know? So, a quick status check on what's happening here. We're looking kind of alright. Do you know what I mean? She's coming together. So, at this stage, we can actually jump onto our nav mode now to intercept the little magenta line. And what's the weather doing? We're not going to go to 6.5 at all. We'll go to 5.5, will we? Yes. 5,500 is enough. Go. Steady. Steady. So 5,500 feet. That's where we're headed. Radio Chatter Gaming says, only just landed in Sealing. Ooh. So we're doing alright, lads. We're doing alright. Viper Strike is back in the extra. No one is safe. No one is safe at all. Yeah, a bit of tunage, man. We're following Route 66, the reverse, starting off in the west, heading back east to Chicago. This is our 6th episode out of 9. It's only 3 left, 3 weeks left. We do this leg every Monday night right here on YouTube. If you guys are new here, be sure to check out our Discord. Also the website. Hey, Greyhawk is here. He says, good morning all, I'm back stream only today. Great to see you, Greyhawk. I hope you're keeping well, my dude. Fantastic work in the book, by the way. Truly outstanding work. I do love the look of an SR-22 and Thunderflies as they pass it. Do you know what I mean? Some beautiful workings, my dude. Do you know what I mean, Murph? Would you look at the state of that? Don't act like you're not impressed. That's Top Gun worthy right there. It kind of is. Look at this, the amount of aircraft we have flying along with us. Fantastic stuff. Guys, as always, without fail, every stream, every week, every night, every kind of, I don't know, day of the week, we're joined by the illustrious Fireflies, the legendary Fireflies, and also the Thunderflies. It's amazing. They came from the sun. Lunar orbit. Dangerous Brian says, tip gun. Could you imagine? Instead of going to Miramar, they go to like Clonmel or Tipperary Town or something. Hey, Vinny D is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. So guys, if you're wondering all the stuff here we're talking about Grey Hawk wrote a book. He's an author. And he made the book available to us in our Discord. Absolutely incredible. Such a story the man has to tell from a military background, in particular with the Air Force. Absolutely amazing stuff. Daza says, topless beach volleyball playing to the tune of Playing With Them Boys. Oh, do you remember that song? In fairness, if it was called Tip Gun, it'd be topless hurling playing. Just the tunage. Wait now, had I other stuff over here? Oh, I did. I did. Hang on. Wait for it. This kind of stuff. Oh, this one. Yes. What an amazing kind of a, I don't know, break dance, spit dance kind of a thing. Sure, what else would you be doing on a Monday night than chilling with your friends, flying along the historic route of Route 66? Vinny D says, what kind of Microsoft live stream type is this? The finest in the land. That break was phenomenal, says George. Amazing! You have to dance with your legs with this one. Yes! Yes! A Finanza. Do you know what I mean? One of them type of songs. I hear banjos keep paddling. Why are you playing that again? Pished. Hang on. That's what happens when we press the repeat button, because I was listening to a song earlier. The way that light hits the prop, I know, right? It's beautiful. So we're just 20 minutes out from our destination. The music reminds me of American Truck Simulator. I think of something else like that. Hang on. No. That works. That absolutely works. Oh, did you see what Musefan did? He went onto YouTube and he learned the Fireflies theme song. The man's a legend. Musefan, we're going to book you for like a Two-Tone Murphy community meetup. Chillind H1 is in the house. Happy Monday. Daza TR says £333 raised. A big thank you to everyone. Have to sign off now, but I'm sure Matthew will want to say thank you. I may upload a short video to Discord tomorrow if that's okay. Absolutely, Daza. A massive thanks to you, my dude, and to your son. Congratulations to our entire community. Fantastic work. Even the Thunderflies are getting excited. Amazing work. Well done, my dude. We're doing well. Don't forget, guys, if you're interested about what we do here in this community, we have a new newsletter. Rumble over to the website. Go over to blogs. It'll tell you what goes on in the background, what we've been getting up to, and what we're planning to do over the coming weeks and months. Huge shout out to Gibbo Ireland for his assistance in the matter. Look at the state of this place. Beautiful countryside. It's one of those autonomous planes. The Annalisa seat. Yes. Dangerous Brian says, Murph, have you hit the like button? Smash it, the thumbs up button. There's no tray table. Dazza Arab, you take care, my dude. Great success. Take care. Vinny D Gamers away. We just got 100 likes. Come on, Philip. Philip got us over the line. 100 likes. Great success. Many thanks. My dudes. Hang on. No. 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 Yes. Yes. This one works. Bit of tunage for the flying man. The Fireflies are cruising down towards our final stop for this evening, which is Will Rogers World Airport, Kilo Oscar, Kilo Charlie. Our runway of choice, it's going to be runway 18. Vinny's not leaving. I see what you did there. You were saying goodbye to someone else. Good man, Vinny. For those watching at home, how about a wing wave? There we go. Bad Dog says, I watched the Duxford World War II D-Day do yesterday. Some good old birds there. The planes weren't bad either. Oh! Does anyone have the link to the music for the Thunderflies they can share, or where to find it? Yeah, so if someone can just drop the link into Discord, or Seamus, if you just do a YouTube search for Muse Fan Thunderflies. The tunage is real, lads. Piper says, I posted some interesting information about the destination in the chat earlier. Oh, nice, dude. Look at this, though. It's nice, isn't it? This is nice. So this trip of Route 66, we did this many months ago, all in the one night. It was amazing. Oh, good man, Seamus, with the linkage. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So basically what Muse Fan did, well, he went off and he played this following tune to his own guitar. It is that of our very own Thunderflies. And sure, look, there's one of them. You only have to mention them when they ramble in. There they are. They're never too far away. But you know what I mean? Like, aren't they absolutely incredible? Are those missile silos? Oh, they're good. I don't know, actually. Hang on, what's the... Hang on, we'll do this view again. This was nice, kind of looking at the... We're looking down on the world. Look at that for a view. Look at the state of that for a view. Oh no, they're windmills. Oh look, there's a bit of a racing track. Colonel Fork would be all over this. They are the most awesome of flies. Yes, yes they are. So we're nearly there, so we'll play another tunage. What could we play now that'd be nice? Oh, hang on. We'll find one over here, look. Hang on. Hang on. Let's see now. Let's see. Is it this one? No. 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 Hey, many thanks for the subscribe, my dude. Yes, this works. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue on the epic Route 66. It's very kind of Blues Brothers, isn't it? We do like to thank everyone for being here tonight. A big shout out to the local law enforcement. Oh yeah. If you guys like this sort of content, be sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified, baby. Yeah, baby, yeah. Want to give a big shout out to all our community managers, our team of moderators, fireflies, thunderflies, even the person who has no flies. Flies. We aim to please, says Seamus McNeil. Again, a big shout out to Daza T. Arab and his son Matthew, doing some fantastic charity work this weekend. £333 raised so far from this very community. Absolutely amazing work, my dudes. Your generosity, I tell you, it would even move gravity. The stars of the show, the fireflies who join us, the thunderflies who scare us, and everyone in the chat for keeping us company. Face cam on for dramatic effect. So, we're very close, lads. We're 6 minutes out as the sun slowly starts to drop. Ah, Vinny, many thanks for the subscribe, my dude. So, our runway of choice is runway 18. Or 18. Runway 18 or 18. I have to ask, how's the flow going tonight? Thunderflies. I know it's kind of fast, but like, is it better, worse, or you know? Ah. Gibbo says, anyone ever watched a show on Discovery called Street Outlaws? Illegal street racing based out of OKC. But I loved it. Ooh. Uh-huh. Seamus is loving it. Da-da-da-da-da. He's loving it. See what I did there? Did you see what I did there? Quite good. Better than straight into the flight. Ah, look, it's flowing very well. Murph, would it be better? Oh no, would be better in 4K. I'll get me code, he says. Gibbo! Donny Ed says, it's grand, but we're early. Do you know, the flow is good. Grand! I wasn't worried about this at all. Right, so, as I said, we are just a few minutes out, so we'll bring up our little 4-flight gadget here. And, well, we're going to have a look. So here we are. That's us. Hide the flight plan. Buttons, Murph, buttons, press it, there we go. So, we're going to fly over the city of Oklahoma. That's what we can do. So, if we zoom in towards the airport, we're going to go for runway 18, which is this teeny tiny little one over here. Yeah? The little small one, because there's no point landing on the massive runways. That's cheating. We need to go for the small one. So, runway 18 is what we're going for. So, if you're looking down on the airport, you have 17 right and 13. We're going for 18, so it'll be over on our right hand side as we approach the airfield. Runway 18 for the win, my guys. But we'll do a quick tour around Oklahoma City. Do you know what I mean? Just to make it, do you know? For the visuals and stuff. It's going to be nighttime when we get here. We're trashing, lads. We're trashing. Who's in the TBM? That's some remarkable flying. Jefferson says 4K for the win. You see, if I go with 4K, right? You guys won't get the benefit of it. You know, like it's. I don't. There's no point me investing into something that you guys won't get the benefit of. There's no point. I wonder if they show the building with the U-Haul on top, says Bruce. What, the Bruce? We'll have to check it out. Yeah, that'll be good. And again, okay, with 4K, like I stream on a massive TV. It's like a 55-inch TV. Hence, I can't do much of the camera angles. You're kind of stuck with this for a moment until like I figure out, you know, science. I might add in another camera angle. I kept saying that. Dougal McTavish is away. You take care, my dude. We'll see you on Wednesday in the world of Twitch, hopefully. Keenlaffer says, there's always room for a 4K telly. Yeah. Eamon says, do you have a capable GPU card for 4K? I do, yeah. I have a 2080 Ti. So, like, plenty of headroom there. Is it ailerons into wind in the TBM? I don't know. Gibbo says, but Murph, think of all those happy little extra pixels, friendly little guys that you'd have. I know. Add a bin cam. See, that's what I should invest in. Add a bin cam. A 4K bin cam. Oh, just had an idea. The little wheel is moving in my head. Oklahoma. We'll ramble into town here, will we? Autopilot coming off. Bring our speed back and we'll ramble this way. We'll go in and have a look at Oklahoma. Because the airport is just down there. Jepson says, but you'd be like, ooh and ah. Well, I tend to be like that most of the time anyway. Most of the time. Like if I see like, you know, a well-crafted milk bottle, I'll be, ooh. Do you know? Don't act like you're not impressed. I'm impressed by a lot of things. Philip says, I'm thinking Murph POV cam. Jewel encrusted bin cam worth 4K. Annalisa, you're onto something. There'll be a crown on it where, you know, ears or thinko will be said. Do you know? I know hot to do a butter. I know how to do a butter. Ooh. Very, very interesting. Ted, did you ever see The English Patient? Very long and very, very boring. My kind of film. You can get 4K when I get me kitchen. Oh. See what happens? Do you see what happens? Yes. Yes, Mrs. Two-Tone, we will get you your kitchen. Gin cam. Yes, Captain Sickbag, now you're talking. We'll ramble in here and have a gawk at Oklahoma, will we? Strap a camera onto the fan looking at the bin while watching it on a 4K telly. That could happen. My fan is on, by the way. Oh yeah, that'll freak people out, look. It's my only fan. A butter landing as smooth as Kerry Gold. Yes, yes. Now, because I don't know what Oklahomians? I don't know what they listen to in music, but if they did, I reckon it'll be something, well, would it be something like this? I think so. Welcome to Oklahoma City. It's bigger than Tralee, says Keen. Photogrammetry for the win. It's just epic looking, isn't it? Beautiful. Right out of the box. We got thunder flies flying around as well. It's just class. Oh, we'll do this one. Yes, we'll do this one. The nav lights with the city lights. Yeah, baby, yeah. Look at that for like night lighting and like, do you know what I mean? Isn't it absolutely stunning? Look at the state of it. It's impressive. Even the time of day with the lighting, the aircraft, it's just, do you know what I mean? Look at the state of it, lads. Look at that. Look at it. Behold what's in front of you. Doesn't it look absolutely stunning? Hey, Like to Program is here. Happy Monday, dude. Minnie says this game took like 5 or 6 years in the making. You can fly to New York City or anywhere. Anywhere. Danny Ed says, imagine it in 4K. Danny! Get out of that garden! I'll do it! I'm threatening myself. I'll do it! Don't make I do it! Wait, what? Don't make me do it. I'll do it! But do you know, I want to focus on more that if, you know, any investments that I make, well, it needs to go back into the stream. I could, I suppose, make like VODs and push them out in 4K and all, but like, then you talk storage. Do you know what I mean? Oh no, data. Do you know you have all that sort of a headache? So if we open up ForeFlight quickly, you'll see now we're kind of tracing along here with our little airplane, and we're going to be looking for this blue little, see the arrow thingy here? We're looking for that. That's what we're going to turn on final, which will be runway 18. Very handy, isn't it? So with that said, speed coming back, we'll start our turn to the left on final, runway 18 for the win. Over at the Will Rogers Airport. This will turn into a war, the war between 4K versus 12K kitchens. What's the green line around your plane? So it's there as an aid if you suddenly have an issue with your engine. It's best predictions of where you can land or where you'll end up. Kind of cool. You're right, Murph. Don't do 4K. 8K for the... Oh, you can't do 8K. God almighty. Where's your GoPro 4K? I have a 4K 120. Ooh, very fancy. But my windscreen was manky, was covered in bugs. So, you know, such as hot weather and stuff. Now, please be the correct runway. I think it is. I think it is. I hope it is. Oh no, it's kind of not. This is 17, look. Is the other runway here? It's on my gadget, so it has to be. So that big massive runway is 17. We're going to the one beside it. Ooh, what's going to happen? We're going to Harrison Ford it, look. Oh, we can see it. There's no lights on it. It is... The sim thinks it's a taxiway, but it's not. Follow me! Follow me! We're not going for 17. We're going to the one to the right of it. The dark one. The one that's like no lights at all. Yes, that's how we do this thing. Pressure is mounting, and it's going to get real here now in a moment. Turn down the old lightage there, Murph, will you? It's awful bright in here. Oh, the buttons do not... Oh, there they go. Now. What's going to happen here? I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Aim for what you can't see. That's 17. Don't go for that. That's too handy. We're going for the one we can see. Oh, watch your speed here, Murph, will you? God almighty, Dougal. Seemingly this is a runway. 18. Anyone else terrified? Uh-oh, there it is. Some flaps, please. Yes, yes, we need them. Full flaps. We're too fast. We've got this. There's no runway lights for the added effect. Oh, look how dark it got there. Holy Jemima. It is a runway with no runway lights. Steady. 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 Over the threshold. Runway 18. And... touchdown. 64 feet per minute. There goes everyone above us, including the Thunderflies. Awesome stuff. This is going to be fun for people to land. Or where did you land that time? I don't know. Right, we'll hooch ourselves off the runway once again. And, well, we'll make it a bit brighter now so you can see people coming in, will we? There we go. Right. Need to press a button. So we're going to turn on the, whatchamacallit? The nameplates. So we can see who's doing what. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Buttons followed by buttons with buttons. There we go. Now remember, runway 18. See, it is a runway, look. It's so hot right now. God almighty, there goes Phil and Muse fan. Go on, the lads. Beautiful landings. Alison says you don't have picked the Murph. Carnage for the win. Bad pilot Randy and Phil, nicely done. Absolutely, utterly, butterly, says Annalisa. Nice. Look at that mad looking thing the Sai is in. It's like something out of Jurassic Park. And he bounced. The lunar orbiter. That's the Optica. Hey, there's Willem. Well, I'm. We must take that Optica for a spin. Ian Smith is away. The noise of that thing. Go on, Captain Sickbag, you devil, you. Go up the yard. Yes. There's Prefontaine, followed by Flying Moore, Gibbo, Ireland, and 2 Guns Tommy. Oh, the landing's here, lads. There's butter all over the shop. Uh-oh, there's a stutter. As our kid comes in, that was weird and somewhat unpleasant. Could be worse, it could be that island. There's Dangerous Brian, Benavant is down. Look at Dangerous Brian with the brakes out. Good man yourself. Here comes Tarnish and Quasi Archer. It's a butter shop tonight. Manuel is down. Count Zepp made it. There's Trollface in the TBM. Nicely done, my dude. Here comes Negative Approach. Philip says we're going to need some mechanics out of that touchdown. Ooh. Captain Sickbag licks the butter off the runway. There's Fodder and Martel and Blackheart. On the centre line, very nice indeed. Here comes Devil Fly in the Mooney, baby. Kane Laffer says, yes, this is our last stop. Who be this? Rudiger Odenbach, many thanks for the sponsorship, my dude, as we see the Thunderflies arrive. RDW is here as well. See you later. Some fantastic landing. Yeah, the Thunderfly's got this one. It's a handy kind of a runway. You can just keep taxiing. Papa Joe B. He's there somewhere. There he is. There's Big Papa Polly. Is that a Seneca? Or is it a Seminole? It looks like a Seneca. What the deuce? There's Tobes! Ooh, bit of a bounce. There's Lightman, Egged Barley. OK Brancho, Scorpio is here as well. There's El Jor. The landings have been fab and groovy. There's David. Go on, you devil, you. You can see a Tarnish over there. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? The Cessna Grand Caravan. So hot right now. Runway 18 for the win. This was interesting. Teeny tiny little runway. Delta went for the big runway. It made sense. It made total sense. Well, the Thunderflies were there and then they disappeared. But if I move back up here, they should load back in. Do you know what I mean? We just need to press buttons and they'll appear. There's carnage all over the shop. Monday night. Oh, me hand. I'm after hitting me microphone. Monday night, my dudes. Do you know what I mean? They just have fun. As we've completed leg number 6 of our epic Route 66. As the Thunderflies line up the runway to give us a send-off. So I do hope you enjoyed it. I had great crack. It was lots of fun this evening. My thanks, as always, for everyone for joining me. A huge, huge shout out for everyone making the donations for Dazza T. Arab and Matthew, who are doing a wonderful bit of charity work for the weekend. Dangerous Brian has the links there if you want to throw it up. They've raised massive, massive money from our community tonight. Thank you all so very, very much indeed. Your kindness is absolutely insane. Thank you very much indeed. A big shout out to our Thunderflies, our Fireflies, and for everyone who joined me here in the chat. Thank you so very, very much indeed. And the icing on the cake, Alison Johnson had a CTD free night. Yes! It worked! So, with that said, our normal service shall resume this coming Wednesday night at 1900 Zulu time over on Twitch, and we're going to have someone on the Murph line. The Murph line is back on Wednesday, so until then, look after yourselves. Keep your eyes on YouTube. I have a review coming out soon. And me vlog is there since yesterday. You know what I mean? So, thank you all so much for all the new people coming in, for the super chats, the follows, the likes, the subscribes, the whole shebang. We'll see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.
la 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 la